Alright. Just pushing my on here in my chair. Can you guys hear me? What's going on, guys? A little bit. What's going on, folks? How's everybody doing? I know it. I know it's like. I know it's late, and I know that some of you are like, "Oh, you should be like either in bed or gaming by now." But I wanted to take a moment and just kind of appreciate the ability to like just sit down and talk with the viewers for a minute because hey, JR, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, Chicago, Mr. Chicago, how you doing, buddy? Welcome in. How are you? We're just talking for a minute, for a bit. Well, welcome in, Mr. JR. How was your weekend? It's pretty good. Yeah, weekend was pretty good. Got to try a lot of new. Yeah, got to try a lot of new types of drinks, different kind of things. Had a lot of wholesome times over the weekend. It was nice. Um, Yesterday, I guess you could call it yesterday because it's 12 a.m. Yesterday during the daytime, I got to finally collab on Palia with someone I know on Twitch, and it was nice to actually play a online game with someone that's like in a different location for once. It was nice to actually collab with someone in general. So she was live on Twitch, and I was live on YouTube playing Palia. So it was really nice to finally get something like that and feel that kind of energy, being able to collab with someone on a platform, let alone her being on one and me being on another. Um, it was nice. It was nice to finally get the chance to collab with somebody on a stream as well as me streaming and my graphics running well. I live day to day being grateful to be here on Mother Earth as well as being here on the YT verse. So it's really nice to wake up every morning, even without the smell of coffee, without having any caffeine, and just being able to get up in the morning and look at myself in the mirror at some point during the day and say, "Hey, you did this. You made it. You're awake again. You've made it another day. You got this in the bag." You know what I mean? It's nice to wake up and have that like feeling in the morning, to wake up and wake up and think, "Oh my God, could this be the day that something really extravagantly awesome happens?" It's one of those things. I want to say I'm grateful for our friendship. Yeah, I'm grateful for us too, there, JR of Chicago. I'm glad you're coming into the chat and just showing some love, man. I personally am glad I met you. The majority, actually, all my diehard subscribers and people I know on YouTube, I'm just glad to have met them and get the opportunity to like progress, not only on the YT verse and on Twitch verse, but also just progress in life, make friends, and it's nice to get, like I said, get up every morning, see the sun shine out, and realize, okay, I've made it another day, still kicking, and I'm still young, so that's pretty good. So that's what it is. And it's very nice. You know what I mean? Real quick, I'm kind of thirsty, so um, do I have anything to I have a little bit of Boston tea left. Let's get this out real quick. I believe I have one more bottle of Boston tea. My brother Darius is gonna send me $20 this week. My usual weekly allowance. Gonna see what I can buy. I wonder, do I still potentially have Dash Pass still? Hold on. I want to make sure I still have my Dash Pass on DoorDash, and if that's not the case, hold on. DoorDash. Need to make sure I still have my Dash Pass. I DoorDash for one. My brother sends me 20 this week. How's everyone doing in chat, by the way? Is everyone doing okay? I just want to make sure everyone's doing okay in chat. It's kind of important to check in on everyone's well-being in chat. It really is. I can't stress that enough. How important it is to let everyone know that you've made it another day. You'll be fine. You know what I mean? So it's nice. So, hmm, so heck, yeah. I'm having. But yeah, yeah. Yeah. Oh shit. But yeah. Um. Yeah. I'm happy to have met you, buddy. I am 100% happy to have met you, dude. You're a pretty cool fella, and I have zero regrets on the majority of the people I've met on my channel. I don't regret a day with the people I've met on YouTube. Now, for the ones that have betrayed me in the past, I guess I feel sorry for them more or less. But um, I don't regret um, getting on the YouTube list and collabing, talking, streaming. It's nice to wake up everyone. Dear says, I worry sometimes about Blake. Me too. It's just, I never have time to talk to him because I have my own life and things going. I try to tell Blake, like, dude, you gotta let that, like, brush that shit off, dude. It's like, he talks about all this stuff he's going through. I'm not gonna say it on the air because that's not my right, but I will say he's going through a lot, and I try to tell him, like, dude, just brush it off your shoulder like a pile of dirt. It's what's today, but it really doesn't mean there's no tomorrow. You know what I mean? There's always tomorrow to have a better day. So just keep counting on that with some pride and confidence, and he'll be all right. So, hold on, guys. I'm also y'all. You need to forgive me. I am also in the midst of checking my DoorDash to make sure I still have Dash Pass. Okay, I still have Dash Pass. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Hold on. When does this? Well, I need to see this. Ooh. Guys, there's a DoorDash deal going on, and I need to make myself a cart. Hold on. Guys, how are you? Well, hold on. Let me look at my chat. Let me catch up on chat real quick. Cool. And JR, how's your, if I might add, yeah, how's your hubby doing? Is he okay? How's he doing? Is he okay? I want to make sure your, what you call your hubby, your housemate's doing okay. I mean, Blakey will be fine for the most part. So I just want to make sure your hubby's okay there, Jr. Because he's okay. Cancer came back. Aw, sorry to hear that. Well, that's what it is. Shit happens. Let's hmm, sorry to hear that, but that does kind of suck. So I'm sorry to hear that. But one can only hope. The rest is up to God. It's one thing you have to look at. That's one way you have to look at it. So you have to look at, like, and he says he's 76 years old and in his last years. Yeah, and that just means he lived a full life. I've got an old man friend here that's like 75, so he's in his golden years. He's living, last couple of days and or years, whatever you call it, and then you're gone. When you're gone, you're gone. You move on to, as they would say, you cross the street and you go to the other side and see what's on the other side of the river. You know what I mean? You go cross that bridge and then go to Great Beyond and see what's on the other side, and see what other relatives or friends or even celebrities have died throughout the years. You cross that bridge to the other side, and then you meet other people haven't seen in like years because they passed away or something. So, he is. As you said, you have be yes, he's in his last years, but you have to look at it as he won't be suffering after that. So, okay, what we have here? Gamer. Oh, Theo. She says, "Hello again. Hello again. Apologies for earlier. I was having all kinds of issues. You okay?" Oh, Theo. I'm fine, sweets. I'm fine. I'm just docile right now. That's all. How are you doing, Theo? Welcome in. I'm actually quite happy you're here. How are you, Theo? Welcome in. How are you? Not to mention, I have to keep my voice down because they're asleep and the daughter has to go to school tomorrow. It's a school day tomorrow, so I shouldn't say tomorrow. It's 12 a.m. So technically, my daughter Burr's daughter has to get up for school at sunrise. So I'm just trying to keep my voice down. So try to don't wake her up and risk her being able to go to school. So Theo says chilling, playing me some Skyrim. Ooh. Um, I can't remember. Is Skyrim Online play? No, that would be Elder Scrolls Online. That would be that. So, okay. Theo, Theo, you know it's funny? I actually own like Elder Scrolls, Skyrim, and Oblivion, and the OG Morrowind on Steam. I actually have the Skyrim Ultimate Edition on Steam as well, and I've been funny part about Skyrim is I played that in high school, and I beat the main quest where you defeat Alduin. It's like it's pretty nice. I'm pretty sure I would in my like on my Xbox 360 account back in high school. I'm pretty sure in Skyrim I actually purchased that house you can buy in like was it Whiterun or something. You can buy like a house or something. I have a light I have a lightly modded slash heavy creation extras playthrough going, and OMG, I'm loving it. Oh, that's nice. I'm glad. Um, after this little after this little chat, I'll be playing Pally again because trying to like keep my voice down, keep it close, and may consider like adding some starter gameplay there as well. Um, but in addition, tonight on what was it? Zelda Ocarina of Time, I finally beat the Great Bay Temple, so that was nice. First modded run, but I've got good 1,000 hours. Ooh, nice. Um, but yeah, I finally completed, um, Great Bay Temple and Zelda on live stream, so that was nice. It was nice to finally put that temple past me, and it's nice. It's nice. I'm thinking after I beat Majora's Mask, given the fact that I've already completed already completed Ocarina of Time. When I complete Majora's Mask, I'm considering um, trying out Twilight Princess on an emulator. Basically on the GameCube emulator. Gonna try to, you know, gonna try to, get Twilight Princess that game on GameCube emulator and try my luck with that because I know for a fact there's like half decent gameplay in Twilight Princess. When I talk about when I mention or when anyone mentions like Twilight Princess, all I can think of is that one like Saturday night afternoon sort of deal when I'm like, see you all there, sleep well. You too, JR. Take care of yourself, man. Get some sleep and also take care of your husband, please. Hubby. But still take care of him. Take good care of them. But yeah, as I said, when someone mentions the first thing that comes to mind when someone mentions Twilight Princess is Midna, and also the time where me and my siblings were watching the Cartoon Network channel, and then Toonami came on. That was the program sort of deal that came on before Cartoon Network switched to Adult Swim. So, so all right, guys. I'm gonna end stream real quick because I still have to get into some Palia and stuff before bed. I will see you guys here in a few minutes. Stay tuned.